This presentation is about home remedies for gout, and it is brought to you by www.goutreliefforyou.info. Now, before we go into details about the home remedies that you can use to treat your gout symptoms, I do want to briefly talk about what is gout. Just talk about the condition so that you understand what we're trying to treat and what we're trying to take care of. Gout is a condition where the body has excess amounts of uric acid, and that uric acid builds up in the joints and the tendons of the body. It is not a pleasant condition to experience. It can be very painful as that uric acid builds up. Many times the acid may crystallize within the joints, causing even more pain. Anytime the joints moved or touched, it's very painful for the person who's experiencing it. And that affected area will swell. Oftentimes it turns red, and it's very warm to the touch, and it's also very sensitive to the touch. Even in the smallest amount of pressure to that specific area, that affected area, can be very painful for the person. Usually gout starts in the joint of the big toe, but it also may spread to other joints in the body. But in most people, when they experience gout for the first time, it does start in that joint of the big toe, where the big toe connects to the foot. So today we are going to talk about just a few home remedies for gout. We're just going to briefly touch on these topics. The first thing to keep in mind if you're trying to relieve your gout symptoms or even avoid gout outbreaks in the future, the first thing that you want to keep in mind is to stay hydrated. Keeping your body well hydrated will be a huge help for you. Make sure to keep the water going because that will help prevent that uric acid from building up. And also avoid alcohol. Alcohol can change the acid levels in your body and cause that uric acid to build up, which can bring on the symptoms of gout. The second remedy is to apply ice to the affected area. We talked about how gout may cause that area to swell. If it's swelling and if it's very painful, apply ice, and that'll help bring that swelling down, and it'll help also bring you just some very quick relief. It is temporary relief, but that'll help bring some relief from the pain. And then the third remedy is to make sure to soak the affected area in warm water. That helps the crystals that are inside there to dissolve. You can also use like a warm hot pad on the area, but if, for example, it's your big toe that is experiencing the gout, just soak your foot in the warm water, and if you stay hydrated and combine that with the soaking, that can help those crystals to dissolve and to move out of your body so that you no longer experience the pain that the crystals bring to you. And the fourth thing that I want to talk about is the diet for gout. This has a huge effect on the symptoms that you experience. First off, if you are overweight, focus on weight loss. It's been found that overweight people who are carrying around some extra pounds, are more likely to experience those gout symptoms more often. So make sure to just take off the weight slowly. You don't want to go on some type of a fast or crash diet, because that can leave you dehydrated, which in turn will bring on the gout symptoms. But make sure to have a good, healthy eating plan, and get a good exercise program going along with that so that you can drop those extra pounds. Next, you should avoid eating animal proteins, specifically red meats and seafood. And also watch your food portions. Don't overeat. If you overeat, that can really intensify the symptoms for you and bring on the gout symptoms, especially if it's foods that are not very good for you. You really need to focus on just eating natural, healthy foods such as fruit and vegetables, and keep up that produce and the good foods for getting good nutrients to your body. The next point that we're going to talk about with the diet is to make sure to increase your fruit intake, specifically dark fruits, to help lower your uric acid levels. And that fruit, as you eat the fruits, your vitamin C levels will go up in your body, which in turn may help to reduce the uric acid levels. Good fruits that are beneficial to focus on are those fruits with the dark color to them, such as like blackberries, cherries, purple grapes. anything with that dark color will help assist you with this. And last but not least, this is also very important, is to keep your potassium levels normal within your body. Eat foods such as bananas and potatoes that contain potassium so that your potassium levels don't drop too low, and that'll help you avoid those gout symptoms. Now, we have just very briefly touched on home remedies for gout. If you're looking for more information about gout relief or just about the condition of gout, we have tons of information at our website about treatment and symptoms and lots of things to help you feel better and to get past the pain that you're experiencing. So go visit our website and check out some more of that information that we have. Again, our website is www.goutreliefforyou.info.